Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning back with another War Robots video. Today we're going to talk about the best way and the different methods for upgrading your specializations tree. Some of these will cost more or less resources, so there's actually 3 different ways you can do this. Now the first thing you have to do is upgrade the base tree. That will cost you 170 of the new resource. It will give you 2 of the permanent effects out of the 11. We're going to move on from this right now, but in just a minute, we will come back to the permanent effects and kind of give you an idea of how those work and how you get them. But first, let's talk about a few other things. Next, we have our robot specialization trees, and every robot has 3. Now, there's 3 different ways to upgrade this. Number 1 is you can just pick one tree and upgrade one. You can only use one tree at a time, but those special permanent effects, you'll only get so many of them if you only upgrade one tree. Now, if you want to unlock all of the permanent effects but not upgrade any modules, and you'll understand this in a second, that's the first thing we're going to do. So we're going to click on the first tree, and now it's going to allow us to upgrade some things. So we're going to click on the first little node down here. We are going to upgrade that. Now we're going to click on the second thing. We are going to upgrade that. Now we're going to click on the third thing. We are going to upgrade that. Now we click on the next one, we upgrade that, and then we upgrade the final one. And now you see we have 5 out of 11 permanent effects, and this tree is completely upgraded. So now we're going to click on this little thing up here. Then we're going to do the same thing to the next tree. Now this is just unlocking everything, but it is not upgrading modules. So we're just going to upgrade each one of these things. We're not even upgrading, we're just unlocking everything right now. So we're just unlocking everything. So now we're going to click this little thing right here and do the same thing. So we're going to unlock the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and the fifth one. And now we have 11 out of 11 permanent effects that you can see up here in the top right hand corner. Now, once you unlock a tree, there are different module choices. You can choose between a couple of different modules on each tree, but we're not going to get into that in this video. We're just talking about upgrade methods and resource cost. But now that we've just unlocked everything, we have unlocked all of those permanent effects. So let's check out those and see what we get. That is giving us 7% durability, 7% damage, and 6% additional damage to Titans. Now, different robots have different things. I mean, some robots might get defense points on that third one, some get damage to Titans. It depends on what the class of the robot is and what you have picked. But the unlocked permanent effects always work regardless of the chosen specializations. So out of the 3 trees, even if you unlock everything, you can only choose one of these at a time, but all of those extra little bonuses you just got will always be active no matter what. So let's just say you unlock everything. Now you have to decide which one of these trees you want to use on the robot. Do you want to use attack? Do you want to use defense? Or do you want to use the specialized tree, which is dependent on the robot's classification? For example, this robot has Raider, some are damage dealers, some are brawlers, so that third tree is going to be dependent on the robot's classification. But which one of these trees do we want to use? So let's just say I want to go with Raider. Now I have to upgrade the modules. So if I want to go ahead and upgrade this one, I'm going to go ahead and click on, unfortunately it's a little bit weird here, for some reason it's not going to let me upgrade, so I have to choose another one, then go back here and then choose the one I want to upgrade. I'm not really sure why it's set up that way, but now I need to upgrade the modules. So all these are unlocked, but you can see my modules are 1 out of 3. So now I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the modules, and that causes a couple of things to get better. Now we're going to click on the second module, we're going to upgrade that, and ba-bam, 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 and now we have everything unlocked, and we have whatever we decided to use completely upgraded. As you can see on the other ones, for attack we have 1 out of 3 and 1 out of 3 on the modules, so those modules are not upgraded. Now it's going to cost you almost 5,000. If you want to upgrade all the modules, that's going to cost you almost 5,000 to completely upgrade everything and unlock it, to where it's going to be significantly cheaper to just unlock everything and then upgrade one tree. Now the thing is, that's also going to be more expensive than the next option. The next option is going to be the cheapest, but you are going to miss out on a few things. But the thing is, you have to figure out, is this worth it to me? Is the extra 7% durability, additional damage, and the additional damage to Titans worth it for you? Because those permanent effects are what you're going to get by unlocking everything. We don't have to do that, but we're going to lose some of those permanent effects. So let's pull up another robot and just do one tree. We'll talk about the cost for all of this in a second. All right, so the cheapest and most effective way is to upgrade your base, which again is going to cost about 170 of the new resource. Once that's done, the next option is just to unlock one of these trees and upgrade them. So do I want attack, do I want defense, or do I want saboteur? Well, that's the hard part to decide, but if I want to save some resources, I'm only going to pick one of these. So let's just say I want to go with defense. I'm going to click on defense. Now I'm going to go ahead and unlock all of this stuff, right? Let's just go ahead and unlock everything. Let's go ahead and upgrade this guy, do this guy right here, and then we're going to unlock the final one. And this is probably going to give you a lot of benefits. We're going to go ahead and upgrade the modules now. This is probably going to give you a lot of benefits and cost less than the other option. So right there, we'll go ahead and be like, but bam, now we only have 5 out of 11 of permanent effects. So we're getting 7% extra durability and only 1% additional damage. And we're not getting the third bonus, which on this particular robot is a speed increase. So that third bonus is different depending on the robot and the classification and all that junk. But that method right there is going to save you the most resources. I mean, sure, you're not going to get all the bells and whistles, right? We're missing 7%. We only got 1% damage instead of 7, and we don't have a speed increase, but is it really worth the extra resources? Now, the third method, which is also the most expensive, is to unlock all 3 trees and upgrade all the modules on all 3 trees, and then you can just switch back and forth to whatever you want, but that will cost you roughly 5,000 of the new resource per robot. So that is the craziest, most expensivest way to do it. Now we're going to talk about the cost between the 3 different methods. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the different costs here. Now, the base tree, you have to upgrade everything. That is going to cost you a total of 170 modules currently on most, possibly all robots. I don't know if there's a couple that have a slightly different price, but on all the ones I've upgraded so far, the base tree is 170 modules, and that will unlock your active modules like your healing and your phase shift and all that good stuff. Now, if you want to unlock each tree, so each tree is going to be 400 just to unlock it, and then an additional 1,200 to upgrade all the modules. So that'll be 1,600 per tree, which is a pretty crazy cost if you really think about it. So right now, it'll cost you 400 to unlock the first tree, 400 to unlock the second tree, 400 to unlock the third tree, and then 1,200 per tree to upgrade the modules. There's a couple of different ways to go about this, but method 1 is to unlock one tree and upgrade the modules. That will cost you 1,770, including the base upgrade cost as well. Method 2 is unlock everything and one set of modules. That will cost you 2,570 total. And then method 3 is to unlock everything plus all 3 sets of modules. That will cost you 4,970. So this is my finished product. I will make sure I put a link in the video's description where you can actually view this little chart that's going to show you the different upgrade cost on everything. So if you would like to see this, there will be a link in the video's description that will take you to this chart. I'm going to name this like the module upgrade chart or something along those lines. I don't know. You'll find it. You'll see it in there. You'll know what it is when you see it. All right, so that's pretty much the deal right here. I'm actually going to make a specializations playlist. I'll make sure that playlist pops up at the end of the screen. So anytime I make a new videos covering specialization stuff, we will put that on the playlist. I did make another one that shows total upgrade cost, just goes over all the upgrading, and then shows all the different options for the modules. So you might want to watch that as well. I'll make sure that playlist and that video pop up at the end of the screen here. That way you can check those out if you want to see what the different modules do. That's something we did not get into this video because I don't want the video to be any longer than it needs to be. We just want to try and get to the point and show you the different upgrade methods and the different costs so you can decide which one's going to be the best for you, which will be the best bang for the buck for your resources depending on how many you have. So those are the 3 ways I suggest doing it, and bam. If you want to see the cost, check out the link in the video's description and that will pull up the chart. But I think that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully this was good. Hopefully this was easy to understand. And yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you buy something over there on the Worobots web shop. Don't forget to click the Creator Supporters button and use code dannylightning at checkout, all lowercase and one word, no space in between, and that will help support my channel. But you do have to click the Support a Creators button to put in my code. And yeah. Huge shout out to my channel members. Thank you. You guys are awesome. There's a link to the web shop in the video's description and all that good stuff. Lightning out. See ya. Have a great day, and we will catch you next time. Hope you liked the video. Yeah.